Far beyond the sight of land lies a world ruled by one of the ocean's most remarkable predators.
These nutrient-rich waters provide the perfect home for generations of offshore killer whales.
Hidden beneath the waves, an entire ecosystem depends upon the rhythm of the sea. With only a single fin breaking the surface, the ocean's silent hunter announces its arrival.
Despite their common name, killer whales are in fact the largest members of the dolphin family. Their striking markings make every individual instantly recognizable within its family.
Orcas rarely live alone, forming lifelong family groups known as pods.
Every breath is perfectly timed, reflecting years of cooperation within the family.
For a newborn calf, survival begins beside its mother's constant guidance.
Together, they navigate an ocean that has shaped their lives for countless generations. Some families travel hundreds of kilometers while remaining loyal to the same ancestral waters. Even the ocean's mightiest predator depends upon life too small for the human eye to notice. As daylight fades, the family continues its endless journey beneath changing skies.
Night transforms the ocean, but the orcas never lose contact with one another.
Their story has only just begun, and the ocean still holds countless secrets waiting to be revealed. Each new day begins with the family staying close, where every individual plays an important role. At the heart of every resident pod stands an experienced female whose knowledge guides generations. Her memory holds decades of migration routes, hunting grounds, and seasonal change.
Physical contact strengthens social bonds that often last for an entire lifetime.
Every movement reflects remarkable coordination learned from birth. Play is far more than entertainment. It prepares young whales for the challenges ahead.
Every lesson is taught through observation rather than instruction.
Even breathing becomes a synchronized expression of family unity. Curiosity drives every young whale to better understand its world. Every pod possesses its own vocal dialect, a language passed through generations. Without hesitation, every family member follows the matriarch's decision. Adult males provide strength, yet wisdom remains with the elder females. Unlike many predators, daughters often remain beside their mothers for life. As another day ends, the family's journey continues across an ever-changing sea. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, but together, the family is prepared for whatever the ocean reveals. Communication is the invisible thread that binds every member of the family together.
Every click carries valuable information, allowing orcas to perceive a world beyond ordinary sight.
Using echolocation, they detect prey with extraordinary precision, even in dark or murky waters.
Young whales gradually learn the family's unique dialect by listening to experienced relatives.
Each pod develops its own vocal traditions, much like human languages passed through generations.
Even at the surface, communication never truly stops. Though separated by distance, their voices keep the family united. Like a child learning to speak, Every calf slowly masters the sounds of its family. Powerful sound waves reveal prey hidden beneath rocks and vegetation. Communication allows the family to move together, even where vision is limited.
Temporary separation never breaks the bonds held together by familiar voices.
To their prey, these sounds often arrive too late. Simple vocal signals coordinate the movements of the entire family. For millions of years, these voices have echoed through Earth's oceans, connecting generations long before humans understood their meaning. Soon, these extraordinary voices will guide the family into one of nature's greatest hunting strategies. As the seasons change, an ancient migration brings one of the ocean's greatest food sources within reach. Millions of salmon travel these waters, but few will escape unnoticed. The family has hunted these migration routes for generations, guided by memory and experience. Long before the hunt begins, sound reveals every movement beneath the surface. The fish respond instinctively, seeking safety through numbers. Rather than rushing blindly, each whale takes a carefully chosen position. Every family member understands its role without hesitation. Powerful tail strokes force the salmon into an increasingly confined space.
Young whales watch closely, learning skills that cannot be inherited, only taught.
Patience often proves more valuable than speed. The first strike creates confusion, but never chaos among the hunters. Within the pod, knowledge and opportunity are often shared. Even a single hunt nourishes countless lives across the ecosystem.
With full stomachs and another lesson passed to the young, the family continues its endless journey across the sea.
Not every hunt targets small fish. Sometimes, the ocean's greatest predators pursue giants many times their own size. Ahead swims a migrating gray whale, accompanied by her vulnerable calf. The calf remains close, relying entirely on its mother's protection during the long migration. The experienced matriarch carefully evaluates every movement before committing the family to the hunt. Patience and coordination are more effective than reckless speed.
Each whale performs a specialized role, refined through generations of cooperation.
The mother's instinct is unwavering. Her own body becomes a living shield. Endurance often decides the outcome long before the final encounter.
The pod relies on teamwork to create opportunities, rather than brute force alone.
Every second becomes a contest between experience and determination. The wisest hunters know when persistence no longer outweighs the cost. On this day, devotion proves stronger than opportunity. A failed hunt is never wasted. Every encounter strengthens the family's knowledge for the future. For these remarkable predators, survival depends not only on strength, but on patience, intelligence, and unity. Beyond the horizon, another chapter of their extraordinary lives is already beginning.
For an orca family, the safest waters become the nursery where a new generation begins its journey.
Pregnancy lasts nearly 18 months, one of the longest among marine mammals.
Every member of the family contributes to the safety of the mother.
Within moments of birth, the calf must reach the surface for its very first breath.
Relatives often assist during birth, increasing the newborn's chances of survival. One breath marks the beginning of a lifetime bound to the ocean.
For the first months, the calf never strays far from its mother's side.
Swimming beneath its mother conserves precious energy while offering constant protection.
Play is already becoming an essential part of learning. Even during peaceful moments, experienced eyes remain watchful.
Every breath teaches the calf the rhythm of family life.
Communication begins long before the calf understands every sound.
Each small success builds the confidence needed for a lifetime in the open ocean.
Surrounded by generations of experience, the young calf carries the future of the family forward.
Tomorrow, the young whale will begin learning the skills that transform curiosity into survival. As the seasons change, every generation must learn to adapt to an ocean that is never the same. Growing stronger each day, the young calf now begins to study every movement made by its family. This time, the family pursues one of the richest food sources in northern seas.
With a single call, decades of experience become coordinated action.
The young whale watches patiently, learning that timing is more valuable than speed.
Working together, the family gradually removes every escape route.
A precise strike with the tail temporarily stuns the fish, making them easy to capture.
Every successful hunter begins with a single, uncertain attempt. Rather than feeding the calf directly, the family encourages independence through experience. Nothing in nature is wasted. Every hunt supports countless other lives.
Although closely related, encounters between dolphins and resident orcas are often peaceful when food is abundant.
Confidence grows with every journey, yet family remains the safest place to return.
The changing seasons bring not only opportunity, but also new challenges. Even when storms rage above, experience teaches the family where safety can still be found.
As the young calf grows stronger, an even greater challenge awaits beyond the changing seasons. The rapidly changing world created by humans. For millions of years, the ocean changed only through nature. Today, another force has begun to reshape it. Rather than feeding the calf directly, the family encourages independence through experience.
Human noise can interfere with the communication these families depend upon every day.
Even familiar voices become harder to recognize in a crowded ocean.
Across many coastlines, traditional migration routes now intersect with some of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Plastic waste can travel thousands of kilometers before reaching even the most remote waters.
Marine debris creates hidden dangers for animals that rely on freedom of movement.
Declining fish populations make every hunt more difficult than before. Climate change affects entire ecosystems, altering rivers, oceans, and the migrations that countless species depend upon. Experience helps the family adapt, but even ancient knowledge has its limits. Every successful hunt becomes more valuable in an increasingly unpredictable world. Protected habitats offer these remarkable animals a chance to recover and thrive.
When ecosystems are protected, nature often responds with remarkable resilience. And the future of these extraordinary families now depends not only on nature, but also on the choices humanity makes.
Despite every challenge, the ocean's guardians continue their timeless journey, reminding us that hope still swims beneath the waves.
Every predator plays a role, and few shape the balance of the ocean more profoundly than the orca.
Healthy oceans depend upon countless connections, many of which begin with predators at the top of the food web.
Different orca populations specialize in different prey, and many resident pods rarely hunt marine mammals at all.
Every level of the food chain depends upon the health of those above and below it. By influencing prey populations, apex predators help maintain the delicate balance of marine ecosystems.
Every coastline reflects millions of years of ecological relationships, shaped by survival and adaptation.
Knowledge passed from one generation to the next allows these families to harvest the ocean without exhausting its resources.
Their movements connect distant ecosystems across hundreds of kilometers of coastline.
The future of the family depends upon knowledge shared through experience, rather than instinct alone.
Every migration supports life far beyond the ocean itself. The story of the orca cannot be separated from the rivers, forests, and oceans that sustain one another. When predators, prey, and habitats remain in balance, entire ecosystems flourish. For countless generations, these remarkable animals have quietly protected the balance of their ocean home. The young whale is no longer simply surviving. It has become part of an unbroken legacy. Their story reminds us that protecting the ocean means protecting the intricate web of life upon which we all depend. Every sunrise marks another chapter in a story that has unfolded across the world's oceans for millions of years. The calf that once relied on constant protection is now becoming a capable member of the family.
Knowledge is never written. It is carried through memory, shared by every generation.
Their survival depends upon an entire ecosystem, stretching from mountain rivers to the open sea. Every small creature plays a role in sustaining the extraordinary world the orcas call home. True apex predators rarely dominate through destruction. They preserve balance simply by existing.
Around the world, scientists continue to uncover new mysteries hidden within these remarkable families.
Family, memory, and cooperation remain the greatest strengths these animals possess.
Even in silence, their unity speaks louder than words. Beneath the same stars that guided countless generations before them, their journey continues into the unknown. Much of their world remains beyond human reach, filled with mysteries still waiting to be understood. Every new dawn offers another chance to protect the oceans that sustain life on Earth. Their future, like our own, depends upon the health of the seas we share. This is not the end of their story. As long as the oceans remain alive, the song of the Orcinus